o'clock for 1600 hours. I now call this meeting of the Atlantic County Board of Commissioners to order. In compliance with the Open Public Meetings Act of the state of New Jersey. Adequate notice of this meeting of the Atlantic County Board of Commissioners was provided in the following manner. Published in the press of Atlantic City, mailed to the Current and the Hamilton Gazette, and has been posted on the bulletin boards in the county office building in Atlantic City, the Stillwater building in Northfield, and the county clerk's office in Mays Landing. We'll now have our opening prayer.
God, we thank you for the wonder of your presence each day. Help us to realize the possibilities in each one of us and be a positive influence on others in all that we say and do. And help us remember that all we face with you. Amen.
Amen. Please rise to the flag salute. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Chairman, Commissioner Bertino is unable to attend today. Commissioner Days and Commissioner Fitzpatrick are attending virtually, and Commissioner Gatto and Commissioner Parker are going to be a few minutes late.
Okay.
Ballas.
Present.
Horsey.
Present.
Days.
Here.
Fitzpatrick.
Here.
Kern.
Here.
Grizzly.
Here. First order of business is the adoption of our minutes from the meeting from October 17th. Everyone has a chance to read them. But Chair will entertain a motion to adopt.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Corsi, second by Commissioner Ballas. Any discussion on the minutes? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Ballas.
Yes.
Horsey.
Yes.
Days.
Yes.
Fitzpatrick.
Yes.
Kern.
Yes.
Grizzly.
Yes. First order of business, we have a presentation by our Division Director, the Public Health Officer, Kara Jensen.
Thank you so much for having me, Chairman Misley and Commissioners.
Good evening.
This evening. I just wanted to provide a bit of an update during this time of year where we have respiratory illnesses spreading around. So it'd be a great opportunity to share what we're doing in the public health clinic. I'm going to go over real quick flu and COVID. Do we have the? Okay. So next slide. So we receive every week during this respiratory season an influenza surveillance report. And though we haven't seen any activity yet this year, but the bottom line at 2023, 2024 shows where we are this year. You can see in 2020, we had no activity due to COVID. The following year, we had two separate situations where flu was on the rise with a little break in the middle. And then in 2022, we had a very brief season of flu. It looks like maybe we are returning to our pre-pandemic numbers. We will be easing into probably a moderate level in the next couple of weeks before we hit a high level, at least based on what we're seeing so far this year. Next slide. As far as the influenza rate for the state, it's low. Atlantic County is low. So this is based on reports they get of positive testing from emergency rooms and any outpatient physicians that send someone for testing. Influenza is a laboratory reportable report to the State Department of Health Communicable Disease Service, and that's how they'll track where we are with rates. However, it's important to note that not everybody goes for a test or sees their doctor when they do have flu. So though we are reporting low right now, there surely is flu in the community. Next slide. Here in public health, we offer a flu clinic. We just finished up all of our community clinics. We're doing a few clinics this month for community groups that have reached out to us. We opened the flu clinic downstairs here in Northfield. Today, we had 10 people waiting at the door. I think our sign out front is really working. We've never had 10 people waiting at the door for a flu shot. We're also going to be doing flu shots in Hamilton and also for children coming up. Children, we need individuals, parents need to call to schedule for children. There are certain days of the week that we do those vaccines. So today overall, we had about 25 people. And we're going to continue doing those walk-in clinics and some of the group events. Next slide. COVID is still something, though, if you look at this report as of the end of last week, it looks like transmission rates are low. And this is just based on hospital admission rates. So Atlantic County is low, the state is low. We have to look at this report for public health when it comes to advising facilities like long-term care and schools for when they need to transition over to any sort of routine testing or masking. And that's what we'll use that for. So COVID-19 vaccines, I thought it was very important just to come and talk about that. That was my main focus because in the past, the health department has always had the vaccine available for everyone, and that was just because of the emergency orders. The health departments no longer are able to get the free vaccine from the State Department of Health or the Centers for Disease Control. We have applied for funding from Department of Health for COVID vaccine that we can use in communities where they see barriers to vaccine uptake, where maybe there's limited pharmacy access. But we don't know how much we will receive or when that start date is. We were just told yesterday that they're having procurement issues because this program piloted after everybody placed all of their orders with Pfizer and McKesson. So we are on the list. We were selected based on some of our demographics in some of our communities. So hopefully we'll get that. We'll be able to do clinics in the communities and we wouldn't have to ask about insurance. We could just vaccinate anyone who came in. So that would be good for the individuals who aren't comfortable going to the pharmacies right now. We'd be able to offer that to them. Next slide. So right now, where to get a COVID vaccine depends on where you, whether or not you have insurance. If you have insurance, you would need to go to your primary care physician or pharmacy. We are being told many primary care physicians did not purchase it due to cost and storage. So pharmacies right now are the best option. If you are uninsured or underinsured, you can receive it here at the health department. And also the pharmacies have a bridge program to help individuals who are uninsured and underinsured. And what's really important about being underinsured, it means that your coverage does not cover the recommended vaccines, and COVID is one of them, that they are giving you a cost that you have to cover. And if you do have a cost with your insurance, you could come to the health department or to a pharmacy bridge program. The pharmacy bridge program is going to run through the end of December 2024. Now, we do receive funding. That's why we're able to provide this uninsured, underinsured. That's really what the health department is about, right? Making sure that we get everybody access to the care that they're looking for. So we received 317 funding to be able to provide for individuals who are uninsured and underinsured. And if anyone's looking to find a pharmacy where they can receive a vaccine, it's vaccines.gov. And we've been getting a couple phone calls from individuals with Medicare or Medicaid. They are considered individuals with insurance. So they would have to go through that route. We did purchase some COVID vaccine to ensure that everyone has access. So we did find in discussions with the Department of Health that homebound would still need to be screened for insurance, and children actually under the age of 7, but we're starting with under the age of 5, cannot always be vaccinated at a pharmacy. So we received some grant funding. We purchased some doses of COVID for children and adults, and our phases are homebound and then children under the age of 5. Tomorrow starts homebound. We have 15 people already on the schedule. We're also working with intergenerational services through their caseworkers to get out the message that we have the vaccine available for the homebound individual only. because we feel we already have a vetted population of homebound individuals that they service. And we are looking for Intergen also to share that message with some of the providers through older Americans that like Jewish Family Services and Contact Cape Atlantic, who also deal with a vetted population of homebound. And then after we can do these 2 phases, we can reevaluate where we are with children under the age of 7. I'm being told also some pharmacies won't vaccinate if you're under the age of 10. But this group of the younger group, we know that they're definitely going to need some help, whether they have insurance or not. So if you have any questions for me now or later about any of this that we're doing here to help get the message out and also get the vaccines out to residents.
Kara, thank you. Anyone have any questions?
Nope, good job.
The challenge is to get the word out, right?
It is, but I think our sign's working
Yes.
and we'll use our partners over in Intergen and hopefully we can get the message out. Yep,
Thank you.
Thanks, Kara.
okay.
Thank you.
Be upstairs listening.
Okay, thank you again. All right, moving on to our ordinances. We have one ordinance on first reading. Madam Clerk, would you please read ordinance 11?
Ordinance changing the terms of office for the appointees to the Police Training Advisory Board, first reading.
Move.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Corsi, second by Commissioner Kern. Discussion. Hearing none. Any public comment? It's true, first reading. You're correct. Thank you. All right. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Ballas?
Yes.
Corsi?
Yes.
Days?
Yes.
Fitzpatrick?
yes,
Kern?
Yes.
Parker?
Yes.
Grizzly?
Yes. Moving on to our resolutions, please read number 586.
Renewal grant application and acceptance from the New Jersey Division of Mental Health and Addiction Services for the County Opioid Epidemic Innovation Grant, amount not to exceed $126,059.
Move.
Moved by Commissioner Kern, second by Commissioner Parker. Discussion? Any public comment? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Ballas?
Yes.
Martina, I'm sorry. Corsi?
Yes.
Days?
Yes.
Fitzpatrick?
yes,
Gatto?
Yes.
Kern?
Yes.
Parker?
Yes.
Grizzly?
Yes. Please read 587.
Grant application and acceptance from the New Jersey Department of Labor and Workforce Development for the New Jersey Youth Corps Career Advancement Program, amount not to exceed $172,500.
Move.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Corsi, second by Commissioner Kern. Discussion? Hearing none. Any public comment? Hearing none. Please call the roll.
Ballas?
Yes.
Corsi?
Yes.
Days?
Yes.
Fitzpatrick?
yes,
Gatto?
Yes.
Kern?
Yes.
Parker?
Yes.
Grizzly?
Yes, please read 588.
Grant application and acceptance from the New Jersey Department of State Division of Elections for the 2023 Primary and General Election Day Grant Program Early Voting, amount not to exceed $35,872.32.
Move.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Corsi, second by Commissioner Kern. Discussion? Hearing none. Any public comment? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Ballas?
Yes.
Corsi?
Yes.
Days?
Yes.
Fitzpatrick?
yes,
Gatto?
Yes.
Kern?
Yes.
Parker?
Yes.
Grizzly?
Yes, please read 589.
Grant application and acceptance from the New Jersey Transit Corporation for the fiscal year 2023 Federal Transit Act, Section 5310 Operating Assistance Grant, amount not to exceed $600,000.
Move.
Moved by Commissioner Kern, second by Commissioner Gatto. Discussion? Corsi, I'm sorry, Corsi.
I know I sound hoarse, but you know,
Any discussion? Any public comment? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Ballas?
Yes.
Corsi?
Yes.
Days?
Yes.
Fitzpatrick?
yes,
Gatto?
Yes.
Kern?
Yes.
Parker?
Yes.
Grizzly?
Yes, moving into our professional services agreements, please read number 590.
Amending resolution number 106 adopted March 7, 2023, a professional services agreement with various vendors to provide temporary nursing staffing for Meadowview Nursing and Rehabilitation Center and the Division of Public Health. Amount not to exceed $979,000 $1,536.
Move.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Corsi, second by Commissioner Kern. Discussion? Hearing none, any public comment? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Ballas?
Yes.
Corsi?
Yes.
Hayes?
Yes.
Patrick?
Yes.
Gatto?
Yes.
Kern?
Yes.
Parker?
Yes.
Grizzly.
Yes, Madam Clerk, please read 591.
Professional services agreement with John Brooks Recovery Center, a member of Atlantic Care, to provide the medicated assisted treatment program and related services to inmates at the Atlantic County Justice Facility, amount not to exceed $453,984.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Corsi, second by Commissioner Kern. Discussion? Hearing none, any public comment? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Ballas?
Yes.
Corsi?
Yes.
Days?
Yes.
Fitzpatrick?
Yes.
Gatto?
Yes.
Kern?
Yes.
Parker?
Yes.
Grizzly.
Yes. Please read 592.
Resolution authorizing competitive contracting for the provision of janitorial services for Atlantic County pursuant to NJSA 40A:11-4.3.
Move.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Corsi, second by Commissioner Gatto. Discussion? Any public comment? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Alice?
Yes.
Corsi?
Yes.
Days?
Yes.
Fitzpatrick?
Yes.
Gatto?
Yes.
Kern?
Yes.
Parker?
Yes.
Grizzly.
Yes, please read 593.
Renewal competitive contract with various vendors for the provision of youth shelter treatment and beds, amount not to exceed $110,000.
Move.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Corsi, second by Commissioner Kern. Discussion? Public comment? None, please call the roll.
Alice?
Yes.
Corsi?
Yes.
Days?
Yes.
Fitzpatrick?
Yes.
Gatto?
Yes.
Kern?
Yes.
Parker?
Yes.
Grizzly.
Yes, please read 594.
Renewal bid contract with Demountable Concepts Incorporated doing business as DCI Fleet for category number 2 heavy vehicles, body and fender repairs, amount not to exceed $35,000.
Move.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Corsi, second by Commissioner Gatto. Discussion? Public comment? Hearing none, call the roll.
Ballas?
Yes.
Corsi?
Yes.
Days?
Yes.
Fitzpatrick?
Yes.
Gatto?
Yes.
Kern?
Yes.
Parker?
Yes.
Grizzly.
Yes, please read 595.
Renewal bid contract with Bill Funson and Sons Limited Liability Company to provide miscellaneous welding maintenance and repair, amount not to exceed $50,438.
Move. Second.
Moved by Commissioner Gatto, second by.
Move by Corsi.
Moved by-
Second by.
All right, moved by Commissioner Corsi, second by Commissioner Gatto. Discussion?
Get the police stop with you.
Yeah.
Any public comment?
Sitting together too long.
Yeah, right.
Please call a roll.
Ballas?
Yes.
Corsi?
Yes.
Days?
Yes.
Fitzpatrick?
Yes.
Gatto?
Yes.
Kern?
Yes.
Parker?
Yes.
Grizzly.
Yes, please read 596.
Bid contract with Weatherby Construction for the construction of warehouse facilities in Northfield, amount not to exceed $2,252,000.
Move.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Ballas, second by Commissioner Gatto. Discussion? Any public comment? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Ballas?
Yes.
Corsi?
Yes.
Days?
Yes.
Fitzpatrick?
Yes.
Gatto?
Yes.
Kern?
Yes.
Parker?
Yes.
Grizzly.
Yes. Change orders, number 597, please.
Change order number 2, a contract with South State Incorporated for the replacement of Nakoti Creek Bridge, DR7, to extend the term date, net increase $163,518.
Move. Second.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Kern, second by Commissioner Gatto. Discussion? Any public comment? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Dallas?
Yes.
Corsi?
Yes.
Days?
Yes.
Fitzpatrick?
Yes.
Gatto?
Yes.
Kern?
Yes.
Parker?
Yes.
Grizzly.
Yes. We have a lease on number 598, please read it.
Renewal lease agreement with the city of Corbin City for the K-9 training facility, amount not to exceed $75,000.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Corsi, second by Commissioner Gatto. Discussion?
Mr. Chairman,
Yeah.
just one information from me. Through you to, I know it was in the budget committee, and,
Yeah.
to Jerry. Heretofore, it's like $65,000, right?
60.
60, so they went up 15 grand.
And that is because we use the full facility now, and as you heard Mike say yesterday, we get the full 80 acres that we're using now. We use the entire.
You know what, that's probably when my phone went out, Mike, because Mike was talking, I didn't get to hear that
Oh,
part.
okay. And Mike, why don't you tell them what you're doing?
Oh, no, if you tell him, I might vote no, but okay.
Okay.
Because he doesn't like me, sure.
Uh,
I just,
Now,
I
Mike
thought,
went into
I
great
didn't never
detail.
know it to be 75, but that explains it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Chairman.
Well, any other comments? Public comment? Please call the roll.
Alice,
Yes.
Corsi.
Yes.
Days,
Yes.
Fitzpatrick,
yes,
Gatto,
Yes.
Kern,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Grizzly.
Yes, please read 599.
Alternate method contract with Point Click Care Technologies Incorporated to provide billing and electronic medical record software at Meadowview Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, amount not to exceed $70,984.08.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Kern, second by Commissioner Parker. Discussion? Hearing none, any public comment? Please call the roll.
Alice,
Yes.
Corsi,
Yes.
Days,
Yes.
Fitzpatrick,
yes,
Gatto,
Yes.
Kern,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Grizzly.
Yes, please read resolution 600.
Amending resolution number 585 adopted on October 18, 2022, an alternate method contract with Point Click Care Technologies Incorporated for billing and electronic medical record software at Meadowview Nursing and Rehabilitation Center. Net increase $1,265.22.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Corson, second by Commissioner Kern. Discussion? Hearing none, any public? Oh,
Hey,
thank you.
question.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess that Jerry, I mean, there's two different resolutions,
Right,
two different sums of money, but it looks like it's for the same
right.
medical billing software.
So the 70,000. The reason why I went down from 79 to 70,000 is because they eliminated one of the modules, action control module. They didn't need that. So the 79 is the normal price.
Right.
It went up because there was a cost increase at the beginning of the year. They had anticipated 5%, went up 8%. So that's what the 1,200 is that increase. So look, you have to look at the years. 70,000 is for the upcoming year.
Right.
And this is
In 2022.
yeah, correct.
Any other discussion? Any public comment? Please call the roll.
Alice,
Yes.
Corsi.
Yes.
Days,
Yes.
Fitzpatrick,
yes,
Gatto,
Yes.
Kern,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Grizzly.
Yes, please read 601.
EUS contract with 3+1 Company Incorporated for the provision of liquidity and treasury services analysis, amount not to exceed $60,000.
Move.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Kern, second by Commissioner Gatto. Discussion? Bonnie, would you like to comment a little bit on this?
Sure. So this is the second renewal. Actually, we're coming up would be the third year that they're providing services for the county. They review and analyze our bank account balances to provide me information on liquidity and what is available for investments. It's been very beneficial. So far, we've earned over $1 million this year. And for the end of the year, I expect to book another $1 million. So we budgeted $400,000 this year in our budget. So we will be having that additional revenue. I did do a quick analysis, if anybody's interested. In terms of, I just went back to 2020 or 2015. We budgeted $20,000 in interest and earned $60,000. Last year, we budgeted $400,000 and I'll probably be close to $2 million.
Wow.
So, the first 2 years of the contract was $58,000. They kept that flat. They increased it by $2,000 this year. But they've been extremely helpful to me on giving advice in terms of liquidity and what's available. Because sometimes when you are responsible for making sure you have enough money in your operating budget to pay your bills every week, you lose sight of valuable liquidity that could be invested. And with the interest rates that are have been relatively high recently, it's definitely helped.
Thank you, Bonnie.
Thank you.
I appreciate the input because it's very important to the county's money well spent. Any other discussion? Any public comment? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Ballas?
Yes.
Corsi?
Yes.
Days?
Yes.
Fitzpatrick?
Yes.
Gatto?
Yes.
Kern?
Yes.
Parker?
Yes.
Risley?
Yes, please read 602.
Contract with Shore Memorial Hospital doing business as Shore Medical Center to provide transportation to the residents of Meadowview Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, no cost.
Move.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Corsi, second by Commissioner Kern. Discussion? Hearing none, any public comment? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Ballas?
Yes.
Corsi?
Yes.
Days?
Yes.
Fitzpatrick?
Yes.
Gatto?
Yes.
Kern?
Yes.
Parker?
Yes.
Risley?
Yes, please read 603.
Agreement with Atlantic City Electric and Exelon Company and TRC Companies Incorporated to participate in an engineered solutions program providing incentive payments for energy work completed at the Civil Courthouse, Justice Facility, and other county buildings.
Move.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Corsi, second by Commissioner Parker. Discussion?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
just because it's Atlantic City Electric, I did reach out to Bert Lopez the other day just to see if there's been any movement regarding their strike. Nothing. Unfortunately, we go into the holiday season and they can't make an agreement. They thought they were close. So people call, ask questions, what's happening, like I said, like, I know a couple of people had a problem getting on, trying to pay their bill. If they don't strike, right? So I thought the automatic system would continue to work. So I hope Atlantic City Electric could keep all of us update what's happening out there. Again, holiday season, unfortunate, you ride by the sites, you see them out there. It's just unfortunate that they're on strike. We hope that they come to an end real quick.
Soon. Yeah.
But Mr. Chair,
Yes.
I just want to make it clear, what's happening with that negotiation has nothing to do
Understood,
with
right.
this agreement. This is about actually us completing work in our buildings as part of an energy audit that we completed.
And that's why I prefaced my statement.
Yeah.
Because Atlantic City
I just
Electric,
wanna make it
that's the only
clear.
reason I brought it up.
I just making it clear for the record.
I just want to be very explicit.
Any other discussion? Any public comment? Please call the roll.
Ballas?
Yes.
Corsi?
Yes.
Days?
Yes.
Fitzpatrick?
Yes.
Gatto?
Yes.
Kern?
Yes.
Parker?
Yes.
Risley?
Yes, please read 604.
Regional Cooperative Contract with CM3 Building Solutions Incorporated for the provision of electrical services for all county buildings through the Camden County Educational Services Commission, amount not to exceed $2,011,569.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Kern, second by Commissioner Gatto. Discussion? Any public comment? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Ballas?
Yes.
Corsi?
Yes.
Days?
Yes.
Yes.
Fitzpatrick? Gatto?
Yes.
Kern?
Yes.
Parker?
Yes.
Risley?
Yes, please read 605.
Interlocal agreement with the city of Brigantine for concrete work at the Brigantine Fire Hall and Municipal Complex in conjunction with the county's roadway resurfacing project at Brigantine Avenue, County Route 638, no cost.
Move.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Corsi, second by Commissioner Gatto. Discussion?
Mr. Chair, just
Yes.
to kind of clarify what's happening here, so we have this road project going on. The city of Brigantine called our contractor and said, hey, within that road project, we have a piece we want to do. Can you do that work for us? Contractor said yes. City came to county and said, is it okay if they do that work while they're mobilized there? And that's basically what we're saying is, yes, it's okay for them to do that work while they're mobilized there. The city will pay for their piece of that construction and material. We'll continue to pay for our pieces.
Practical government.
Mr. Chair?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess it's for Jerry or engineer. Is this gonna now correct the problem that the fire truck's not gonna bottom out as it pulls off the apron into the roadway?
Well, we have two gentlemen from Brigantine who came here to respond to this.
Okay, there you go.
it will alleviate the problem. It is a problem.
It's been a problem for a long time because of the crown of the road, yeah.
Very good, thank you. Any other public comment? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Alice.
Yes.
Horsey.
Yes.
Days.
Yes.
Fitzpatrick.
Yes.
Gatto.
Yes.
Kern.
Yes.
Parker.
Yes.
Grizzly.
Yes, please read 606.
Amending resolution number 57 adopted on February 7, 2023, a shared services agreement with various municipalities for use of a trailer-mounted attenuator and electric arrow board on an as-needed basis for a 5-year term, no cost.
Moved.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Ballas, second by Commissioner Gatto. Discussion? Hearing none, any public comment? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Alice.
Yes.
Horsey.
Yes.
Days.
Yes.
Patrick.
Yes.
Gatto.
Yes.
Kern.
Yes.
Parker.
Yes.
Grizzly.
Yes. Please read 607.
Renewal memorandum of agreement with the Humane Society of Atlantic County to provide veterinary service for animals seized by the prosecutor's office and or any local municipal humane law enforcement officers, amount not to exceed $10,000.
Move.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Kern, second by Commissioner Gatto. Discussion? Any public comment? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Ballas.
Yes.
Horsey.
Yes.
Days.
Yes.
Fitzpatrick.
Yes.
Gatto.
Yes.
Kern.
Yes.
Parker.
Yes.
Grizzly.
Yes, please read 608.
Indemnity agreement with the Bank of America for the reissuance of a letter of credit for the Development Review Committee, no cost.
Move.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Corsi, second by Commissioner Gatto. Discussion? Hearing none, any public comment? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Ballas.
Yes.
Horsey.
Yes.
Days.
Yes.
Fitzpatrick.
Yes.
Gatto.
Yes.
Kern.
Yes.
Parker.
Yes.
Grizzly.
Yes, please read 609.
Resolution requesting a transfer in the 2023 budget in accordance with the provision of NJS 40A:4-58.
Move. Second.
Moved by Commissioner Gatto, second by Commissioner Parker. Discussion? Bonnie, would you like to comment on this? I think it's important.
So this resolution is for a request of transfer for $265,600. It is roughly 0.104% of the budget. There's a couple of line items that we needed additional funding for. Mediview nursing fees to cover the temporary nursing staff contract due to the inability to hire nurses. I had an increase in the enrollment for out-of-county vocational schools. So I had to increase that budget to cover increased enrollment. And there were additional employees that participated in our opt-out program. So we needed to increase the health benefits waiver line item. And those monies are coming from funds available in miscellaneous salary and OE line items for either unexpended appropriations or for open positions.
Thank you. It's a very, very tiny budget transfer.
Right, we can do these, as you know, in November and December of this year for the 2023 budget, and we can also do transfers in January, February, and March for the 23 budget if we need.
Thank you, Bonnie. Any other discussion? Any public comment? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Ballas.
Yes.
Horsey.
Yes.
Days.
Yes.
Fitzpatrick.
Yes.
Gatto.
Yes.
Kern.
Yes.
Parker.
Yes.
Grizzly.
Yes. I'll entertain a motion to combine and adopt Resolution 610 to 616 through Chapter 159.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Corsi, second by Commissioner Kern. Discussion? Hearing none, any public comment? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Ballas.
Yes.
Horsey.
Yes.
Days.
Yes.
Fitzpatrick.
Yes.
Gatto.
Yes.
Kern.
Yes.
Parker.
Yes.
Grizzly.
Yes. We have one appointment. Please read 617.
Reappointment of Maria Yvette Torres to the Atlantic Cape Community College Board of Trustees for a term to expire on November 1st, 2027.
Move.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Gatto, second by Commissioner Kern. Discussion? All I'll say is I'm happy that people come forward and want to serve. Appreciate their service. Any other comments? Public comment? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Ballas?
Yes.
Corsi?
Yes.
Days?
Yes.
Fitzpatrick?
Yes.
Gatto?
Yes.
Kern?
Yes.
Parker?
Yes.
Grizzly?
Yes. Okay. Does anyone have any reports they'd like to give at this time? My committees.
So Chair,
Mr. Gatto.
yeah, just one quick item. I mentioned it at the budget subcommittee meeting, but I just wanted to mention it. I asked, our administration to work with, our clerk, Clerk Girallo. I had proposed a shared service idea for Clerk Girallo's office in Hamilton Township. Hamilton Township is incurring significant fees, and staff time to process the amount of weddings that the clerk is now performing in Mays Landing. And I thought it would be a great LEAP grant opportunity, but apparently the state doesn't think so, which I kind of think is interesting. So I've asked them to try to put their heads together to see if there is a source, at the clerk's office that we could leverage in partnership as the county and the municipality to try to offset some of those costs. About $10,000 a year extra now at this point to Hamilton Township. So just wanted to make mention of that.
Okay. Anyone else like to give a report on any committee? It's not really a committee report, but I will say that Commissioner Kern and I attended the veteran service at our Meadowview Nursing Home, and we always do that every year to honor our vets that we have there. Very successful as always. And I also attended a groundbreaking that the ACUA had regarding the facility they're building there to convert gas out of the trash pit, so to speak, out of the landfill into renewable natural gas. I'm not a scientist. I'm not sure how that works, but it was quite interesting to see that something like this is being done with a company called Opal and South Jersey Industries. So if they can create renewable natural gas, that's a wonderful thing. Anyone else have anything like to offer? Okay, any unfinished business? New business? Written communications and petitions. Anyone have anything in that category? Not? I'll open the meeting up to the public. Would anyone from the public like to speak at this time? Anyone online or anyone in the audience? No?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
before we make a motion for adjournment, let me first of all commend those who you won and ran and won. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Two is I'm glad the damn campaign's over. That would be probably one of the nastiest, dirtiest, muddiest name callings, you name it, on both sides of the aisle. Let me just say this, that I think most of you would probably agree. One thing about voters, they're educated. They don't like nasty campaigning, mudslinging, name calling. They want people to stick to the issues. And it's in any given time, I don't care what side of the aisle it is, folks just get turned off. And so it's unfortunate sometimes you get what you get in terms of who decides to run for public office. You have a lot of people out there that would get involved in politics. They just don't care for the nasty campaign. And it's unfortunate. 2023, we still name calling and
You said the same thing this time last year.
nothing changed. Listen, I get it. It's just where does it stop, right?
Yeah.
The point I'm making is, Frank, is that look at the turnouts. It is disgusting that we're paying so much money from the Board of Elections sending out ballots. It doesn't come back. Where do we cut that off? Taxpayers are paying for this kind of stuff. They're just lost interest in it. Whether I give you a ballot to send back, they don't want no parts of it. They don't like the candidates because for whatever reason, whether you D or R, and you start name calling and mid-slinging, people don't want to be bothered, right? We're spending so much money, and the return of the ballots is disgraceful. And then you have folks working late, count ballots, provisional ballots, et cetera, et cetera. It's just a turnoff. And I don't know what it's ever going to take to try to just get away from, what happened to the days when we could agree to disagree and not be disagreeable and move on, right? I call Frank a no good rascal, and at the end of the day, me and him go have a cup of coffee. I call him a no good rascal today, he ready to fight. And not you per se, I'm just saying in general, it's not like it used to be. And he's still a rascal, but I don't know about the no good part, but he's still a rascal. But and you hear people around, and this, again, today, judge gets involved in the Atlantic City election, wound up letting the person vote because they felt that their vote was not counted the way they wanted to. Judge threw that one out and let them vote provisional. People can't be intimidated. You can't keep going to people's houses, taking ballot, voting for who the hell you want to vote for if that's not your choice. We sit back, we act like it doesn't happen, and it does, right? And, whether it's a local level, one thing about the Republicans in Atlantic County, I don't understand when the Democrats are going to wake up. We outnumber y'all Republicans all the time. We just sit home. Either y'all buy us off $15 in a chicken dinner or something. Y'all continue to win countywide, but you can't win statewide. And it was a good statewide, Democrat-wise, in terms of those who get their people out to the polls, they win, right? And so what happens is that everybody needs to get involved, get away from the damn cliques, and just do what's right for the residents, for the taxpayers. All of us have a responsibility and obligation once we're elected to represent the people who put us in office. But we get caught up who we friends with, and I better not say this, I might do that because I might not get the line. That's not what you're elected to do. And again, another eye opener, a lot of money wasted out there. And I tell all the candidates, all y'all who got signs up, go pick them up.
Absolutely.
It's a disgrace when you still ride around the county. I got council people in Langston, I blast them every day. Pick your signs up. Take a page out of my book. Election night, 6 p.m., my crew start picking up signs. I don't care where they at. Because signs don't vote, people do. It's just a perception, right? But people don't want to see it a week later, 2 weeks later, the same sign. Pick them up. You ride by, pick it up. Your sign or your party sign. And, we're going into a new year. It'll be another election. We're saying the same thing in the next election, right? But just stick to the issues. And so I said that to say, I commend y'all who ran. It takes a lot to get your families involved in the politics. Again, I commend those who won. I commend Karen. Listen, Karen, you, in my opinion, you ran a good fight, good race. And at the end of the day, it's going to always be a winner and a loser. And you move on. It can't be personal. You got to be in it for the right reason. You got to do what's right for the taxpayers of Atlantic County. And I think that's all of our charge. And then, don't push the buck, don't pass the buck off to somebody else. Somebody call you, try to answer the questions, try to get them the assistance they need. With all the stuff that's going on in our communities, we all pull together. We can get a lot more done than we do far apart. But that's my political speech for the day. As Frank said, I said it last year, I'm right back this year, and I'm saying it again. Ain't much change, but it's like a broken record. I'm just gonna keep playing it. So that's my spill, Mr. Chairman.
On your point about the signs, I couldn't agree with you more. I've always felt that if your name is on that sign, regardless of who put it up, you're responsible. And this weekend, my wife and I spent weekend driving around the county in part, picking up signs. And that's what should happen. I mean, the signs should go. They're ugly. And it could be a danger to someone who's cutting, grass or something, weeds. It could be a problem. So it's good to get them up as soon as possible, win or lose. Anyone else? Yes.
Go to the order. I wanted to take a moment, maybe if we could potentially do a moment of silence either as well. I unfortunately learned of this gentleman's passing after the services had passed and just actually a couple weeks ago, was the first time we're meeting. And I really just felt like I wanted to take a moment to recognize Committeeman Tom Palmentary from Hamilton Township, passed at the end of September. I had the distinction of being able to serve with Tom on Township Committee in Hamilton from 2008 to 2011. I was just starting my political career at that time. He had been in it for nearly a decade at that point. We were different parties. We had different opinions at times, but we always had a mutual respect for one another. And that kind of goes to what you were just saying, Ernest. I learned a lot from Tom in those beginning years in a lot of different ways. And I always appreciated his different perspectives. And I think we need more of that as we serve on whatever we're elected to. He was always very calm and very reflective in a given situation, and we had some very tough ones in those beginning years when I started to serve. The crash had happened, and we were faced with laying off a third of our workforce at that time. It was a very, very challenging time, and he always remained very calm, and I took that away. He was a dedicated member of our community and even more dedicated family man. I think we had a little bit more of a special bond than some of the others that he might have served with, because I also graduated Oakcrest with his daughter Cheryl, who had later passed away, very young, obviously. Tom and I kept touch after I left Hamilton Township Committee, and he did as well. We often were sending complimentary or informative texts here and there about things we observed politically or in the community. No political secrets, but just some fun commentary between each other. And I'm really gonna miss that with him. It didn't happen often, but it was always nice when you heard from one another to know that, you know, we're still keeping that relationship moving forward. So I just want to take a moment to recognize Committeeman Palmentary, thank him for his service to our community. He also worked at motor vehicle for decades, I
Yes, he
believe.
did, yes.
And just, you know, he was a great guy, and I want his legacy to be preserved. And like I said, I didn't even know when it happened, and hadn't learned until after a couple of weeks past the services. So if we could just take a moment.
Yes, let's have him a moment right now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Here.
I'd also like to acknowledge a celebrity we have in the audience. We have a former state assemblyman, former freeholder, Ken LaFever's with us today. Thanks for being here. Good to see you.
He's thinking about coming back.
There you go.
There you go.
There's not enough vodka.
Anything else under the good of the order? If not, I'll take a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.